Hey guys, it's Claudia Fernandez with video number 5. So, it's not what you want, is what you need in this world. So, the first thing is a car, a whip, right? So, let's say you're looking for a car or you're having car troubles and things like that. The first thing you need to do, you got to figure out what it is that you need and what it is that you need in your stage of life. So let's say you're, mid 20s, trying to grow up and everything. You need a car that's going to be reliable and you need something that's going to be there for you, especially when you're moving around and things get hectic. So, and that's key. It's really what you need in your stage of life. So, another thing I want to talk about is I have to think about it. I need to practice how to say this more often, and I have to tell people I have to think about it because I can't just assume responsibility with my time for somebody that clearly is not, sustaining theirs. So, I have to think about it means no. We need less this year. And these are my philosophies with my divine purpose is we need less. Work with less and see how you can create resources. And this is wonderful. When you have less, you can be more creative and you can come about things a lot faster than you think. So that also develops a skill of creating ideas, and you learn so much more, and you also come up with like new things that are going on in the world. So like new businesses, new projects, new apps that you didn't even know existed. So things will start, revealing themselves to you. And that's beautiful because that means that you have less, you're working with less, and now you're creating something more. And that's what I'm all about. I love um, thinking. I love creating new ideas and I love new projects and things like that. That's what stimulates me is work. So I love creating resources for myself, and I feel like, these are things that I'm also growing with, so I want to share with people. So it's not what you want, it's what you need. So for my example is what kind of car are you looking for? For me, I'm looking for something that's high on wheels, that it can elevate me, and I feel like I can see everything. Like when I'm driving, I want to be able to see everything, like what's going on around me. And I need something smooth, something where I can just like turn in and, yeah. So that's that. um, but yeah, the key is in different stages of your life. So maybe when you're in your 20s, you might not need that kind of car for when you're in your 40s. For example, in your 40s, you might want something four doors, low key, kind of just cruising down. You know what I mean? Like you just want something very low key and just something where you can relax in. And also remember, guys, I have to think about it. I have to think about it means that I don't know what's going on. I am busy and aware. I need to think about it because things change. And also, this buys you time. So let's say a person wants something right away and you're like really tied up with other things. You tell them, I have to think about it and tomorrow will be a new day. They might forget about what they needed. So now you're kind of like free. You're not stuck with somebody else's responsibility of you. So we need less this year as well. That's like so powerful to me because I feel like it's like you're cleansing the world. Like with less things that you need, you're leaving space for creativity, for ideas, for friendships, for beautiful situations to arrive, and you create resources, which is what I want to do. I want to create resources for people and for myself. So let's stay focused and remember it's not what you want, is what you need. The key is in the stages of your life. I have to think about it and we need less this year. So for my next video, I really want to talk about entrepreneurship and how that can affect our relationships with our families. So I want to get into that because it's not smooth and easy, and you feel like you're elevating inside of you, but you're still like the same flesh. So they might not really get it because they picture you, as something else, but they don't know how much work you've put in, like how much coloring you've put into yourself. So, and I also want to talk about love a little bit with that. Um, yeah, so stay tuned. Let's relax. Let's ease in. Out of my main key points, I really feel like we need less this year is like the most valuable one because it is. So, hey.